Notices, communications, and petitions. We have a liquor permit, the issuance of a new D1 and D2 permit for J Roll LLC DBA Sushi on the Roll, 985 Boardman Alley, Medina, Ohio.
Move not to object.
Second.
Discussion. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Fuller,
Yes.
Colasar,
Yes.
Rose,
Yes.
Shields,
Yes.
Simpson,
Yes.
Verdell Ware,
Yes.
Coin.
Yes.
Motion passes 7-0.
Unfinished business, we have none this evening. Introduction of visitors. Members of the public are permitted the opportunity to speak on any issue or concern which pertains to the city during the portion of the agenda devoted to introduction of visitors. All comments shall be directed to the chair, and a reasonable time limit of approximately 5 minutes will be imposed. If there's a group, please appoint a spokesperson. Speakers should approach the front right microphone and state their name and address so that it can be entered into the minutes. Members of the public will be afforded the opportunity to comment on other portions of the agenda as determined by the chair or by a vote of the majority of council members present. Is there anyone who wishes to address council or the administration this evening? Introduction and consideration of ordinances and resolutions. Ordinance 163-11, an ordinance amending Part 9 of the Public Service Code of the City of Medina by the addition of a new Title V, Chapter 948, relative to establishing a limited senior, disabled, or active duty military driveway snow removal program for the City of Medina, Ohio.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion.
Madam President,
Mr. Coyne.
the emergency clause has been requested, and I move to add it this time.
Second, adding the emergency clause.
Mayor.
Thank you, Madam President. I would respectfully request Council's passage of this. This is a new program for us where we're going to use existing staff and existing equipment to try to clear the driveways of those that are unable to clear them themselves due to either age or infirmity. The emergency clause is requested because they're calling for snow this week. We need to get people registered and check the certifications both for disability and income levels, as well as get the routes set up. So I would ask that you pass it with the emergency clause. Thank you.
Thank you. Further discussion? Will the clerk please call the roll on the emergency clause?
Rose,
Yes.
Shields,
Yes.
Simpson,
Yes.
Verdell Ware,
Yes.
Coin,
Yes.
Fuller,
Yes.
Colasar.
Yes.
Motion passes 7-0.
Further discussion on ordinance 163-11. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Colasar,
Yes.
Rose,
Yes.
Shields,
Yes.
Simpson,
Yes.
Verdell Ware,
Yes.
Coin,
Yes.
Fuller.
Yes.
Ordinance 163-11 passes 7-0.
Ordinance 164-11, an ordinance authorizing the mayor to commence a qualification-based selection process to select an architect to complete the design and prepare construction documents for Mellard Park Improvement Project.
Move to approve.
Second.
Mr. Patton?
Thank you. This request is for the design of the Mellard Park improvements, which include the splash pad, recreational trail, and some other ancillary improvements. Because of the grant that is paying for this work, we are required to go through a QBS process to select the architect.
Thank you. Further discussion? Will the clerk please call the roll?
Shields,
Yes.
Simpson,
Yes.
Verdell Ware,
Yes.
Coin,
Yes.
Fuller,
Yes.
Colasar,
Yes.
Rose.
Yes.
Ordinance 164-11 passes 7-0.
Resolution 165-11, a resolution urging the members of the United States House of Representatives and the United States Senate to continue to fund the United States Department of Housing and Urban Development, known as HUD, Community Development Block Grant Program, CDBG, and the Housing Investment Partnership Program, known as HOME, at a sustainable level necessary to complete and continue the community housing improvement and community investment strategies developed for every small city entitlement city in the United States of America.
Move to approve.
Second.
Mayor, do you have any further comments?
Again, I would respectfully request council to pass this. The CDBG and these funding programs are very integral for those that are not able to maintain their properties in the city, and to see these fundings removed would be detrimental to the housing stock.
Thank you. Further discussion? Will the clerk please call the roll?
Simpson,
Yes.
Verdell Ware,
Yes.
Coin,
Yes.
Fuller,
Yes.
Colasar,
Yes.
Rose,
Yes.
Shields.
Yes.
Resolution 165-11 passes 7-0.
Ordinance 166-11, an ordinance authorizing the mayor to accept 5 easements necessary for Phase 1 of the South Spring Grove Street reconstruction.
Move to approve.
Second.
Mr. Patton?
Thank you. Because of the improvements on Spring Grove and the limited right-of-way, we were required to get a number of easements for both storm sewer and sidewalk installation.
Thank you. Further discussion? Will the clerk please call the roll?
Birdell Ware,
Yes.
Coin,
Yes.
Fuller,
Yes.
Colasar,
Yes.
Rose,
Yes.
Shields,
Yes.
Simpson.
Yes.
Ordinance 166-11 passes 7-0.
Ordinance 167-11, an ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into a contract with Ace Business Solutions for document scanning services for the Community Development Department.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion?
Madam President,
Mr. Coyne?
the emergency clause has been requested, and I move to add at this time.
Second, adding the emergency clause.
Mr. Hannan, do you want to? Oh, Mr. Vogel, you want to talk about this? Okay.
Thank you, Madam President. The contract with Ace Business Solutions to scan and digitize their entire archive files will provide efficiency and better serve those who need those public records. We are requesting the emergency clause due to the fact that Ace Business Solutions is able to devote their full efforts to this project over the next couple of months and have committed to complete it by early next year. Thank you.
Thank you. Further discussion on the emergency clause? Will the clerk please call the roll on the emergency clause?
Fuller,
Yes.
Colasar,
Yes.
Rose,
Yes.
Shields,
Yes.
Simpson.
Yes.
Birdell Ware,
Yes.
Coin.
Yes.
Motion passes 7-0.
Further discussion on ordinance 167-11? Will the clerk please call the roll?
Coin,
Yes.
Fuller,
Yes.
Colasar,
Yes.
Rose,
Yes.
Shields,
Yes.
Simpson.
Yes.
Birdell Ware.
Yes.
Ordinance 167-11 passes 7-0.
Resolution 168-11, a resolution adopting a 5-year budget for the City of Medina, Ohio for the period beginning January 1, 2012 through December 31, 2016.
Move to approve.
Second.
Mr. Durham, I know you already commented. Anything else you want to say?
No, thank you. I think I already covered it. Thank you.
Thank you. Further discussion?
Madam President,
Mr. Coyne.
I just wanted to add that we started this process a few years ago, and it's been quite successful. And I think through the cooperation of the administration, all the members of council, and the finance department, we know where we're heading in the next 5 years through 2016. We know there are some hurdles that we have to negotiate, but overall, I think the city is in good financial shape, and that's through the hard work of all the aforementioned parties that I've mentioned. And I just want to send my appreciation to everybody, because it sounds like this is working, and hopefully it'll continue to work and provide us with guidance in the future. Thank you.
Thank you. Further discussion? Will the clerk please call the roll?
Colasar,
Yes.
Rose,
Yes.
Shields,
Yes.
Simpson.
Yes.
Birdell Ware,
Yes.
Coin,
Yes.
Fuller.
Yes.
Resolution 168-11 passes 7-0.
Ordinance 169-11, an ordinance amending ordinance number 189-10, passed December 28, 2010. These are amendments to the 2011 budget.
Move to approve.
Second.
Mr. Durham?
Thank you, Madam President. These appropriation adjustments are a transfer related to the construction of the city garage. We needed additional appropriation for utilities at the parking deck. Payment of the bonds that we issued at the end of last year, those were not appropriated when we did the budget last year because the bonds at that time had not yet been issued. The performance bond fund, which we appropriate on an as-needed basis because it's simply a pass-through and we don't appropriate until it's needed. The wreaths at the cemetery, and then to repay advances for a grant and for special assessments for weed control.
Thank you. Further discussion? Will the clerk please call the roll?
Rose,
Yes.
Shields,
Yes.
Simpson.
Yes.
Birdell Ware,
Yes.
Coin,
Yes.
Fuller,
Yes.
Colasar.
Yes.
Ordinance 169-11 passes 7-0.
This time I'll entertain a motion to add ordinance 170-11 and 171-11 to the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Will the clerk please call the roll on the additions?
Rose,
Yes.
Shields,
Yes.
Simpson,
Yes.
Birdell Ware,
Yes.
Coin,
Yes.
Fuller,
Yes.
Colasar.
Yes.
Motion passes 7-0.
Ordinance 170-11, an ordinance authorizing the mayor to advertise for competitive bids and to award a contract to the successful bidder for the traffic signal improvements railroad preemption interconnect.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion?
Madam President,
Mr. Coyne?
emergency clause has been requested, and I move to add it this time.
Second, adding the emergency clause.
Mr. Patton?
Thank you, Madam President. This ordinance and the one following it are related. Both have to do with the last part of the railroad improvements that have been going on for over a year. The city's completed this project in cooperation with the state of Ohio, the PUCO, Wheeling Railroad, NOACA, and the ORDC. This piece of it is to tie our traffic signal system in with the railroad's preemption system in order to allow those to work together. We are asking for the emergency clause because in one case the signal at Smith and Huntington hasn't been activated since it was installed about 2 years ago, and there's also a PUCO deadline for the project, so we'd like to get this bid and completed as soon as possible.
Thank you. Further discussion on the emergency clause? Will the clerk please call the roll on the emergency clause?
Cordell Ware?
Yes.
Coin?
Yes.
Fuller?
Yes.
Colasar?
Yes.
Rose?
Yes.
Shields?
Yes.
Simpson?
Yes.
Motion passes 7-0.
Further discussion on ordinance 170-11? Will the clerk please call the roll?
Simpson?
Yes.
Cordell Ware?
Yes.
Coin?
Yes.
Fuller?
Yes.
Colasar?
Yes.
Rose?
Yes.
Shields?
Yes.
Ordinance 170-11 passes 7-0.
Ordinance 171-11, an ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into an agreement with the Wheeling and Lake Erie Railroad for reimbursement of city costs for traffic signal improvements.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion?
Madam President,
Mr. Coyne?
the emergency clause has been requested, and I move it at this time.
Second, adding the emergency clause.
Further discussion on the emergency clause? Will the clerk please call the roll on the emergency clause?
Fuller?
Yes.
Colasar?
Yes.
Rose?
Yes.
Shields?
Yes.
Simpson?
Yes.
Cordell Ware?
Yes.
Coin?
Yes.
Motion passes 7-0.
Mr. Patton, did you want to make any additional comments?
I just wanted to point out this is the agreement which assures that the city will get repaid for this work. The state of Ohio is ultimately paying for the improvements covered in the last ordinance.
Thank you. Further discussion on ordinance 171-11? Will the clerk please call the roll?
Coin?
Yes.
Fuller?
Yes.
Colasar?
Yes.
Rose?
Yes.
Shields?
Yes.
Simpson?
Yes.
Cordell Ware?
Yes.
Ordinance 171-11 passes 7-0.
Are there any council comments this evening?
Madam President,
Mr. Colasar?
just briefly, I'm not going to be able to attend our December meeting, so I just wanted to first thank the administration, the finance department, and all the employees in the city of Medina for a great year this year. I know we've been very busy, and I just want to say that we all up here appreciate all your hard work, and hopefully 2012 will be even more successful. And I won't be here next month to say goodbye to our council president, Cindy Fuller, and I just want to say thank you. It's surprising it's been 4 years already, but it's been a pleasure to work with you. And,
Thank you.
Just wish you all the best.
You're not rid of me yet.
Well, I know that, but publicly, I just want to make sure everybody's aware of
Thank you.
all your hard
That's
work.
very
and we
nice. Thank you.
appreciate it.
Other council comments? If not, we're adjourned. Thank you all.